Right, where is it? 11:35. We got given the call. We can leave the ship, which is a couple hours later than I was expecting to get here. And now it's probably going to be like 3 hours supposedly to get off the ship or get through customs. I've got a few car transporters and things to go before me. I'm blocked in. Yeah, and then that really severely limits how far I can go today in Bulgaria, because I don't want to be driving at night, so I've probably got, I don't even know at this stage. Yeah, cool. Right, we're just waiting game to get off, really. All these cars are on Georgian transit plates. It's quite a big flow of cars from Georgia because they're rust-free, just like my Armenian beauty, heading towards Europe. Alright, it started offloading. Thought I was going to be near the, well, I'm near the front. I'm just stuck between these cars and lorries. Or maybe not. The guy helped me do a 4-point turn, got out of there, and went through the spray. Now I'm waiting for the next stage. Okay, I'm out of the port. That is 3 hours 50 minutes since I went down from the ferry. Went down to collect the vehicle from the ferry. Whew. It's now 20 past 3. Gonna get some fuel. Had to remember to put my headlights on in the middle of the day in 32 degrees. Because those are the rules of the road. Hello, Bulgaria. Right, well that was that. Filled up. Google says 3 hours 19 minutes to just this side of Sofia, the capital. I've got my directions set to a petrol station so I can stop and then assess. I don't think it's going to take me at least 4 hours. It's 370 kilometres. My average speed will probably be 75 kilometres an hour. So it's going to take at least 4 hours. It's 20 to 4 now, so that's around about, could be around about 8 o'clock that I arrive there. The journey from then onwards is all pretty much 2-lane roads in the mountains. Oncoming traffic, single lane, same bit of tarmac. I don't want to drive that. It's not worth pushing on in darkness. For the sake of the delays, at least thought I would have been able to leave the port about midday, but so be it. So I've got 6 days now to get back to the UK before I have to start work again. That's basically my target. Some people smash it out from here to the UK 48 hours, would you believe? But they've got modern cars that can go that long. They might have a co-driver. A little bit hot. It's going to get even hotter. Through Romania it's looking like 38 degrees tomorrow. Whew. Really wish I had aircon. Anyway. Car. So all the border police seem to have new Pretenders and Discovery 5s. And there was one in the port actually. I had seen some old photos of the port, like on Street View and stuff. They used to have an old Defender, one of these in the port. So I wonder why they love Land Rovers so much in the border police in Bulgaria. Bulgaria is full of sunflower fields. The sun is disappearing as we're heading into this potential rainstorm. New windscreen wipers, go! Look at that, lovely. The problem I've been having is that it's been so hot. I've had the window open, and plus when the sun's coming through the window and it's on you, it's really hot, like it's hotter than the air temperature. The problem there is it creates a suction. It sucks all of the hot air out from down between the seat and the middle seat, because the centre cover across the transfer box isn't sealed, and it also sucks out from under the battery box because that doesn't have a clip down there to clip the lid down, and then there's a gap under the gearbox tunnel because it because of the extra plating that's put in, it doesn't fit back properly. So it just creates this vortex of hot air swirling up around. Now the sun's in though, and it's just been raining, but the window's closed. Air coming in is nice and fresh and cool, and it's not sucking any hot air. So it's such a nicer experience, which I haven't had that yet, because I've just had the window open because it's been so sunny. So let's pray. I'll try that technique with the window closed tomorrow, but it very much depends if I can cope with the window closed. Wow, look at that scenery. Tunnel! I haven't seen a tunnel since Sunday. There we go, the skyscrapers of Sofia. Okay, I'm on the outskirts of Sofia. Now's the tricky bit. I've got to. This is the thing, we're not having a co-pilot or a passenger. They can do all the logistics while you're driving. Because the next bit from here is all windy roads through the mountains. I don't want to be driving. It's sunset in about 45 minutes. So it's worth finding somewhere to look for. Found a hotel. I don't know if it's near any food, but confirmed. So I took a wrong turn, or rather I missed a turn. It's difficult to know. You look at that and say, is that a turn off or is that an exit for a one-way street? You haven't got a clue really. So I overshot. Yeah, you get to see a bit of Sofia. Yeah, it's like Tbilisi, huh? This is the hotel. Well, this is rather nice. Funny bit of coincidence. My hotel in Batumi was 306. My cabin on the ferry is 307. And this one is 308. What room am I going to get tomorrow night? Who knows? Turns out I think this is in an industrial estate, so I don't know what I'm going to do for food. So like, I might end up having to drive to like a services somewhere. Up on the road here, in a foreign country, we don't understand the way things are done. If it was the UK, you know, you'd be like, every services would probably, no, not every services, but you know that some of the services have somewhere to stay, and then you stay there and walk out and get something rubbish in a restaurant. Okay. Right, day 8. Aim today is to get through Romania and into Hungary. So countries 4 and 5, borders 3 and 4. Currency 4 and 5. God, I'm in countries so quickly I don't have time to work out what please and thank you are in all the countries, so I'm being that horrible tourist and just using English. Yeah, so I'm up at 6:25. I didn't sleep that well again. I don't know what it is. For some reason I drive all day and I don't get to sleep that quickly. Whereas I sit around all day on a ferry and I'm fall asleep by 10 o'clock. Anyway, so I'm going to aim to the last point of Bulgaria, which is Vidin. Google reckons about 3 hours or something away. 3.5, I reckon. Maybe a bit more. It's mountainous roads. I'll fill up on the cheap. Supposedly, Bulgaria's got the cheapest fuel in Europe, in the EU, so I'll fill up before I leave Bulgaria. Okay, let's go. See, this is the trouble. I thought, oh, the big road up there, but no, it's that big little road down there, and that's the actual route. So I've had to do a U-E and then do another U-E. And this little road apparently is how you get out to the motorway, not that other big road. Well, we just topped out at 1,400 metres, so higher than anyone in the UK. Today's journey is slow, but I mean this is going to be the slowest part of the whole journey really. This is slower than Armenia, but the alternative is going through Serbia and the highways there, leaving a border, going out of the EU and then a border back into potentially Hungary, back into the EU. So, and it is July, so of all the border crossing times of the year, this is going to be the worst. I've heard horror stories, you know, 3-hour border crossings, that kind of stuff. I don't want to have to do that twice. And yesterday I sat around for 4 hours or so at a border. I just want to get going really. So even though this is relatively slow going, I started early, so that should give me, you know, the best use of the day. Well, ideally reduce the number of border, well I don't know, it might not reduce the number of border crossings because I've got 2 potentially to do today. But hey, you live and learn. Either way, I'm gonna learn something today. Welcome to Montana, Bulgaria. So this is the main highway that I should have been taking, or that they're building further down, that would have avoided that whole stretch. Basically, they're trying to create this new route up to go over the new bridge, which I'm going to go over into Romania, that was built about 10 years ago. That's interesting. I've come across the first situation where Google said turn off and the signpost say go straight on. And then Google wanted to send me up that little, up there, that little route. But you know, if it's a dual carriageway, I'm going to stay on it. If in doubt, follow the lorries. Off in the new road. And there is the brand new road. All across there. Google tried to make me avoid this route. Right, fuel done. 10 o'clock, so it's getting warm. It's due to be 38 today. 78 quid for 59. Right, we're going to cross the bridge, and then we've got border into Romania. It looks a bit slow at the moment. The signs all along here for congestion, like permanent signs, and then they've got all these bins every kind of, I don't know, 20 metres, 30 metres, and porta cabins as well. Sorry, not porta cabins, portaloos. So they obviously expect this to be queued up quite frequently. Over the Danube River. Look at that, that's huge. Into Romania. I think the toll is about €6. Romania. Right, officially on Romanian soil. Okay, the fences and the border is up there and around. God damn, this road is destroyed by lorries. It looks fairly slow. Let's turn that off. Oh, by the way, there's that lorry's carrying a tram. I think there's just one border there. You go out of Bulgaria and that's it. That took 15 minutes in the end. Very good. This power of attorney is amazing. Yeah, I'm just on the road. You do need a vignette, Romania. I got mine online. Yeah, okay, Romania, good. That was a bit surprised. I thought it was going to take longer, but yeah, 15 minutes. It's good. Well, this QLI is impressive. As is, we're going to have a lot of cars overtaking in this lane. Right, so 4th country, 4th language, different currency. Here we go. Keeping this window shut, and having that open. Doing a lot better today. I think the Seabot was getting so hot because the air coming from the gearbox tunnel was heating out so much. But yeah, there's definitely not, there's no vortex of fiery brimstone coming this way. Big views in Romania. There's the Danube again. Massive river, it's incredible. bit of lunch and some coffee. 2 hours till the end of this kind of start of road and then to the highways, and then I'll make a decision. Hopefully then I'll probably be 3:30 and I might have another 4 hours to play with to see if I can get into Hungary or not. Stopped off. So basically from here on out, it's like 2 hours since I stopped for lunch, and it's been 278 kilometers and 5 hours 20 minutes since I filled up in the last town in Bulgaria. So that's been the slowest bit of the journey, and the bit I definitely didn't want to do in the darkness. So from here on out, I'm in the town of Lugoj, something like that. This is where the motorway network starts soon, just up there in Romania, and it should be motorways all the way back to the Channel Tunnel from here on out. So I'm going to decide where I want to go. Do I try and cross the border? It's 3:30 now, and if I can get to the border in probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Traffic's looking not great, but then who knows? I mean, it's just red, right? It's always red. So it's whether I try and push over the border into Hungary, but the hotels in Hungary seem to be more expensive, or whether I just call it a day, get somewhere about an hour from here in Romania, and then push on the border tomorrow early. So from here, 1900 kilometres to the Channel Tunnel. I've done 900 kilometres yesterday and today, and yesterday was quite short. That's 32% of the European driving. I'm not counting the UK portion because that should be straightforward. Well, that's a done deal. I've booked. It's about an hour away. Hotel in Arad. I've got to do a bit of prep for. I've got to buy vignette and stuff for Hungary, so it makes sense to stop. They've got a swimming pool. 36 quid. It's not worth pushing on, I don't think. So the fact I've done 33%, almost 32% of the distance to the Channel Tunnel means I'm quite happy with that progress. Might be able to do it in 4 to 5 days. Rather than within the 6 days I've got, so yeah, that's good. I think it's worth stopping. It's so blooming hot. It's alright, a bit alright when you're moving, when you stop, it's hideous. Yeah, you don't really get to see the highlights of the country when you're travelling on European Route 70, all the truckers. Okay, let's go. Favourite toy. 47, 49. Tyres are about 50 degrees and the hubs are about 49. There's the housing. About 80. Cooling bottle. 66. Manifold. 162. Yeah, engine block. 90. 90, so yeah, I think everything's in a good range. But I just had a look at the hubs and tyres, and they were all the same, which is just trying to see if any of them are worse than any of the others. Might indicate a bearing problem, but they're all virtually identical. Welcome to my nightly routine. Well, I basically do all the checking that I would do in the morning, that fluids are alright, and greasing prop shafts. Last night I got in late and I did it and got eaten by mosquitoes. It's good. I think it's good to do it when it's vehicle's hot, because then you can squidge all the grease in really easily. There's going to be no restrictions because it's all like liquid. Just keep this thing in a bag so it stops me getting it my hands too greasy. Keep this in a bag, just punch like that and bring the nozzle out. Yeah. There are some sandflies or something. UJs are the thing that potentially making all the noise, and they're the thing that can potentially make the journey go wrong. So I've been sticking with my routine, even though it's a pain in the ass.